All right, man. Let's give it a great TV, man. We wanted to touch base a little bit on Oh, my bad. This is off. That's blocked. You know what I mean? Y'all already know, man. We want to touch base, man, on Old School Wednesdays. We gonna continue to do Old School Wednesdays, man. It's just so time consuming, you know what I'm saying, with our schedules and stuff like that. So, you know, we wanted to just let y'all fans know that, hey, man, it's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? It's just so many different things going on in life right now. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to bust all these reviews out for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know, listening to music and stuff like that with our jobs and all this stuff, man, it's very time consuming, consuming, man. So, you know, we still gonna do Old School Wednesdays, man, because that's our baby right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when it comes to Old School Wednesdays, we want that to be perfected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it hasn't really been pushed out as much, because we trying to get to all these other reviews and stuff that y'all, you know what I'm saying, asking us for, man. And when it's Old School Wednesdays is just very consuming, man. You know what I'm saying? There's so many classic projects that, you know, I want to review. There's so many classic projects that Block want to review. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? But the requests, you know, y'all still give us y'all requests, stuff like that, man. Most of y'all requests we gonna touch on anyway.
Yeah, the Marshall Mathers is coming.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's coming, you know, but it's so many albums, man, because it's like, I don't want to, me personally, when it comes to Old School Wednesdays, I don't want to just do typical albums that typically are known to be classics, because there are other albums out there that are classics that a lot of y'all don't know, like i.e. Camp Lo. A lot of y'all didn't know about Camp Lo, you know what I'm saying? And them boys been putting it on for a long time.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, I don't want to do just basic, you know, typical shit, because you can go anywhere and read on some typical shit. You can go down, you can get a list and say, okay, these are top 50 classic hip hop albums of all time.
Jay-Z, Nas.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, yeah, typical Jay-Z, Nas, you know, Outkast, Big, Pac, you know what I'm saying? Like,
even him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Eminem, you know what I mean? Like, they're typical things out there, which we are going to do those albums. Don't get it twisted, we're going to do them. But, you know, it's based on, too, what we feel are classics as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, Block has some albums of his own personally that he likes.
Like Water for Chocolate, that's my number one album
you know
all time.
Like Water for Chocolate. You know, me, I have other albums and stuff like that. Like, you guys may not know about Tracy Lee, Many Faces. You know what I'm saying? Classic project, but a lot of y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or who else can I throw out there? Even some Ice Cube projects.
Yeah, oh hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the Cube's first albums.
Even
like
the West Side Connection.
You say like, you know, those. I mean, it's so many, you know, different things, and it's more to it than just classic albums. You know, you had classic soundtracks. You had, you know, certain movies that had classic, you know, soundtracks, stuff like that. You know, we just wanted to touch base and let y'all boys know, you know, let you ladies and gentlemen out there know, man, we ain't giving up on Old School Wednesdays, man. We created that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we ain't created, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's one of our foundations, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I base Old School Wednesdays based off of what I look forward to, you know, coming home from school every Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? When I was in elementary school, in middle school, they had Old School Wednesdays on Rap City. That's how I got my hip hop knowledge up. You know what I'm saying? Just based off of Old School Wednesdays, man. Yeah. Like, that shit was real important to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Old School Wednesdays didn't come on, it would be weeks where it didn't come on and show rerun. I'd be upset, you know what I'm saying? But I would make sure I was in the house every day by at 3, 3:30, 4:30, or 6. You know what I'm saying? They would switch times up. But I'll make sure I was in the house on Wednesday to watch Old School Wednesdays. After that, I go outside and play. You know what I'm saying? I do my homework, or I do my homework while watching Old School Wednesdays, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Far Side, man. It's so many different things out here, man. So our whole purpose of it, man, is to just educate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, hip hop is, you know, it's not a lost art form or something like that, man. But, you know, it's still educational. It's more people than just Jay-Z. It's more people than just Nas. It's more people than just Big. It's more people than just Pop.
Because honestly, if you like Jay, you gotta know who Big Daddy Kane is.
Yeah.
If you like Nas, you gotta know who Rakim is.
Yeah.
If you like Big, you gotta know who Cool G Rap is.
Yeah.
So it's like KRS-One.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta know them niggas, man.
Yeah,
you gotta know.
You gotta know where these people get their influences from, man, and who they came up off of as well.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, hip hop, you know, everybody know it started in the South Side Bronx or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Back in the late 70s or whatever, man. But hip hop really has been around, you know, even longer than that, man. And it ain't just been East Coast.
Nope.
West Coast been holding down since the early 80s too, man. Even Ice-T, man. You know what I mean? Like, it was so many different cats So it's an educational tool, man, and it's not just about rapping. It's about b-boying, it's about DJing, it's about breakdancing, it's about all that, man. Like, it's the essence of it, man. If you guys really love hip hop, man, you have to go back and do your research, get your knowledge up. That way you can sit down and have a conversation with somebody who really knows some shit, man. Because I'll blow your mind. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't a nigga that like down south music, or I just ain't a guy that listen to this type of artist or that type of artist. Like, I will blow your mind with my hip hop knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I can sit down with anybody. I can sit down with a Dead End Hip Hop. I can sit down with a Source Magazine. I can sit down with a Double XL. I can sit down with Rap Radar. I can sit down with anybody and I'll blow your mind. I'm only 28 years old. You know what I'm saying? But I got my knowledge when it comes to this hip hop thing, man, because this is very important to me. This is what birthed me. Like, this is what, you know what I'm saying? This is what taught me, you know what I'm saying, like, to this is what taught me the wrong and rights. You know what I'm saying? The rights and wrongs. You know what I'm saying? What to do, what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my mama did too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking away from my mama. You know what I'm saying? My family and stuff like that. But
they know what you mean, nigga.
This was a very big influence to me, man. And I took it the right route. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of bad stuff.
It sure was.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up in that era, man, with niggas calling girls bitches and hoes and you know, all that shit. And it was cool.
That shit was cool. That shit was second nature when I was
cool,
growing up.
Man. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, but you know, like, I grew up, you know, in a time where, you know, hip hop was really what it was, man. Like, we were really building that, man. Crisscross. You know, so I grew up in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We had Crisscross. We had Jermaine Dupri. You know what I'm saying? Like, So Def Dem. You know what I'm saying? Had the Brad. You had Outkast, Goody Mob. You know what I'm saying? Dungeon Family, Kilo, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kilo Ali. I mean, you had like all these different people.
Ali, I love,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you
know, Camp, you know what I'm saying? Records, you know what I'm saying? Baby D, you know what I'm saying? Hitman, Sammy Sam. Like, I grew up around all that stuff, man. Even when
Ludacris, Houston, nigga, that's real.
Yeah, even when Ludacris was Chris Level, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up on all that stuff, man. So it's like, I really branched off and I got my hip hop knowledge coming up as a kid, man, in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? In the 90s, I learned a lot of stuff, man. I remember when I first got my ODB tape.
Tight.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when I first seen Friday. You know what I mean? Like, so, and, you know, just to, you know, when we moved to Tampa and stuff like that, man, I met this guy here, man. He was rapping, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he knew his hip-hop stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all had a clique of people that really love hip-hop, man. And we really tried to, you know, bring that forward to the forefront of what we were doing with our lives. So, you know, and now it's just branching off to this here.
Yeah.
So, you know, we want to just educate you guys when it comes to Old School Wednesday, man. But it's not going anywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? We love doing it. It's just a lot of work, man. And there's more to it than just hip-hop, man. You know, like we did a Michael Jackson review. That's very hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't listened to Michael Jackson.
I would never put my brother through that shit again.
You know what I'm saying? So
I can't put him through that again.
I mean, I still want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's more to, like, this is just stuff we grew up on, man. Like, back in the day, it was like a family event, man, to sit there and watch the making of the video.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when they made the video Jam with Michael Jackson. He had Criss Cross. He had Heavy D. He had Michael Jordan in the video.
D, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but making a video like that stuff is not even here anymore either, man.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was making a video of a lot of these big artists, man. You know, so even with rap music, man, it was making a video. You know, it was like that full in depth feel.
You got to see Tupac and Jodeci and shit on the beach and chopping it up and shit. You don't see that no more.
Yeah, you don't see that no more.
The last one I seen was recent. It was DJ Quick and Sugar Free. That was the last one I seen. I think I seen like maybe 2 months ago. But it's not on the main. It's not on the main scale. I had to dig for that shit and find it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's there. But you got to dig for it. Like, nigga, that's why we dig in the crates and find some shit to give y'all knowledge on and shit like that. So
yeah, man.
we love doing Old School Wednesdays, man. But our time just conflicts so much now that, you know, God is blessing this man right here with a family. Yeah. You know, I was blessed with 2 jobs. I actually managed. That's why I got this fucking suit and tie on. I actually managed the job I'm at, and I work somewhere else. Shit just is you know.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. I mean,
it's a lot of shit.
It may even get to the point where we may have to do solos, you know, just to give y'all.
Yeah, honestly, it may have to come to it. I you know, it is what it is. But we just ask y'all hang in there, support us, and just keep giving us, you know, the positive feedback. That's what's keeping us going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So yeah.
And, you know, shout out to all YouTube bloggers, man. Shout out to everybody that's doing this hip hop thing, man. We want, you know, to keep hip hop the way it was, man. You know, everybody come together and let's see this thing grow, man. So shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Dead End. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to what's the old boy name, the white dude?
Vlad.
Yeah, Vlad. Vlad
TV.
Shout out to what's the other dude name? The dude with the glasses. The Needle Drop. That's the name, the Needle Drop. Shout out to Needle Drop.
Shit, shout out to Westwood too, nigga.
Shout out to Westwood. You know,
just
shout out to everybody, man. You know, like I said, man, we trying to branch off really, man, and really trying to grow. Like, we really want to do this, like, you know, and just teach people, man. Like, you know, we two young cats out here, man. We know our shit when it comes to hip hop, man. And you know, hey, we want to do this, man. We want to do this for a living.
Nigga, Snoop, what's up, nigga? I know how to work the camera. I can work. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. I got this, player.
Yeah, man. What's up, Uncle Snoop, man? Yeah, shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. Like,
what's up, baby?
And that's when she was at its purest, man. Like,
yeah, man.
It was the shit back then, man.
So you hear shit now, you be like, and I know niggas from back in the day in the 80s, they be like, niggas who grew up on KRS-One. Shouts to my nigga Reggie. I know you watching this shit. I know that nigga like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. These niggas is pulling their fucking hair out this shit today, man. That's why I can't get, you know what? 2 Chainz. I just gave you a C-, nigga. D. Change my grade.
I ain't even do all that, man. I ain't even do all that. Cause like I said, man, it's
I get frustrated though, dog. Like Lauryn Hill said, I get mad frustrated.
When I put it like this, it shouldn't get you frustrated because it's just the elevation and the growth. It's the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta grow.
You're right. You're right. I'm getting emotional. See, that's an emotional reaction.
It's just like, you know, when we touch on, like, let's say Jay-Z, for instance. You know what I'm saying? With Jay-Z, what you looking at?
It ran out of time.
It did. I just still recording then.
I don't know. Let's wrap it up.
Alright, man. So Old School Wednesdays, man. That's what we want to touch base on y'all with, man. It's still coming, man. So give it a great TV, man. Hit us up. Shout us out. You know what I'm saying? Share, comments.